you came knocking and I let you in. Your name wasn't Wolf, you say you were my friend.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Black Sun Tarot. It's your girl J Kharma, coming to you for a general reading for Pisces. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. This is for all Pisces signs, sun, moon, rising signs. And could be for cross watchers, just a general collective. So this is not going to resonate with everyone, but it will resonate with whoever it's meant to resonate with. And you'll get what you are meant to get out of it. We also have timeline. This is for the month of October, but you know, everyone's timeline is a little bit different. So don't get hung up on timelines. Timelines are fluid and energies are fluid. So we're going to be looking at the general overall energy of this reading. Ace of Staffs. So this is an opportunity. It could be creative opportunity. Okay, an opportunity to develop something in your passion, the things you are the most passionate about, the things that drive you, your creativity. So there's an opportunity in October for you. We just feel like music is a little loud there. So we're going to go for past, present, and future energies here and take a look at what you've been dealing with in the past, what you have going on now, and what to expect. Sometimes we look at these energies and see what's still affecting you necessarily. And some card turned over. So let's take a look at that. Knight of Coins. So what you're dealing with this opportunity is a slow building energy, but it's going to be something solid. You're stepping off of sandy ground, dangerous ground, stepping on a serpent onto solid foundation. But it is a slow release, a slow build. Okay, he's even handing it off very slowly. You know, it's a slow build. So whatever project this is for you guys, or this passion project for some of y'all, it might be a business opportunity where you're self-employed, or it could be a creative project that you just been, something that opens up for you creatively. It might take some time, and that's okay. That speaks to the quality of the work itself. So here we are. We want to look at the past energy. What can you learn from the past? What is affecting you from the past? Pisces energy, what is carrying them forward from the past? What do we need to let go of? Take a look at. Okay, top of there is the Magician, and he's upright. So you're coming off of a very manifesting energy. A manifesting energy where you are incorporating all walks of life. You're incorporating your emotions, your thoughts, your communication, your ability to build with time and effort and work, and also your wand. You're being able to, with all four areas of the tarot and all four areas of, you could say, life in some ways, you've been manifesting things. You have this energy where you're aware that you can manifest and you're open to manifesting. And the present card comes next. Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups is a looking back in the past, a regret, or not even necessarily regret, but looking towards the past nostalgically, reminiscently, romantically, feeling connected, drawn toward the past. It being in reverse here talks about almost having an idealistic representation of something that happened in the past, or it could be an idealistic expectation of what could happen in the future based on the past. See, sometimes we get stuck in our judgments about the past. Okay, this person was this way in the past, so I'm expecting them to still be this way when I see him again. But that's not how it works. Okay, this person might have been this way in the past, but they're going to be a different person when you come around them again. Or the situation you had in your past with another person is not going to end up the same way with this new person. Okay, so someone is dealing with some of you are dealing with having to balance out the emotions that you have brewing from the past, a past relationship. Either could be sort of scarred from the past and expecting the worst out of someone brand new who's not your past, or you're seeing someone else come back from the past and expecting things to be the same that they were, and no, they're not the same. So what Spirit has for you in your future, things coming up in October. Spirit messages for Pisces in the month of October with their future. Ooh. Eight of Coins in reverse. So what I see, the Eight of Coins card is a work card. You put in work. You put in this work. You've put in the work. You've perfected a technique, and you're expecting perfection, flawless, return of investment. I put in my work, and boom, 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 assembly line fashion. I'm pumping out this product, and I'm getting a return on my investment that I put this time in. These pentacles actually represent time as well. Okay, so this also could represent earth sign, and of course there's cups, so that could be water signs. And here's a magician, has all signs on the card. But by this being a reverse, what you're looking towards in the future is finding the balance between perfecting, overdoing something to perfection, and also not doing it enough to get it to going. So whether this be an entrepreneurial effort or this part of your creative passion, it requires a specific amount of time and effort, but it can't be overdone and it can't be underdone. So finding that balance with the Eight of Coins energy, where you're putting in the time and the effort into manifesting this work or this project, this thing that you're birthing, finding the balance there with your time and the effort, and knowing when to step away from something and let divine timing be divine timing, or when to keep pushing at it, So we're going to look at the next set of cards is the Romance Oracle cards. So I just want to get a little bit into what, if any of this has to do with love. So we do see this situation with the Six of Cups being emotional relationship tied to the past. So we'll look into that and get a little clarification. My shuffles are kind of whack today, guys. And I have a different view here, different music, different vantage point, because I'm trying to work out this mic issue. This is the best way I can figure it out so far. So what messages do we have about the Six of Cups or any romantic spaces of the heart for the Pisces in the month of October? Heart spaces. Oh my goodness. We're going to go from here. It looks like pay attention to the red flags, guys. Is what you have. These signs are cautioning you. The signs are cautioning to you. So here we are with this past relationship. If someone's coming in from the past, okay, and you see red flags, pay attention. Pay attention to them. This is not the same person that you dealt with in the past, right? But you have to look at each thing as it comes. No, I'm not basing it on the past, but I know from my past that this was a red flag for me and I ignored it. So if I see the red flag now, whether it's the same person or a brand new person, I'm going to pay attention to that instead of not. So this is a card telling you to learn from your past too, with the Six of Cups, in your relationships from your past, being able to take what you learned and apply it forward in a way that's beneficial to you instead of keeping you trapped in the same cycles. So it's about breaking out of the cycles and learning from yourself as you move forward in relationships and applying that to future relationships. So I'm going to take a quick look at some more tarot cards and see if there's any more clarifiers that Spirit has for you. We bless up and we give thanks for all these messages for the highest good. And I only channel in positive messages for the highest good, clear messages for the highest good from spiritus and spirits, las almas of the highest good. Okay, so we're all in God territory here. Just remember that. So do we have any more messages for Pisces for the month of October? Any more messages for Pisces in the month of October? Page of Pentacles again, and we saw this in the beginning of the reading, okay? A slow build, and it's in reverse here. It came out in reverse, but either way, you know, it's a slow build, and sometimes it's going to stall, and you have to keep pushing through that stall and understand that even slow progress is still progress. So even though it may appear stalled, it may not be. It may just be moving very slow, or maybe that pause is part of the growth. Here we have the four of Wands in reverse. So that foundation, first of all, this could be a twin flame card, and signifying this one scenario is that twin flames are in separation here. Another scenario is a foundation, or what you consider a foundation for being a solid, stable number, is come undone, or has come undone, or is coming undone. It's not what you thought it was. Any more clarifiers? And you might be feeling 6 of Wandish in reverse, which you might be feeling defeated by whatever came undone. You know, rightfully so. When things fall apart, you know, we have to allow ourselves to feel it so we can heal it. Any more messages for Pisces in regards to... And these are wands, so this happens in your area of passion and creativity. The same area that you want to manifest in, where you're going to have an opportunity in. Okay, so even though it's saying to me that you've felt defeated in the past, a new opportunity is on the horizon, and you have to learn from the things of your past and the losses of your past to move forward in balance with the gains of your future anymore. Clarifiers. 4 of Pentacles. Fear, being fearful and feeling insecure in the stability that you have mustered up from whatever you've lost. Here you come in with another 4, a very stable number. But here this person is not comfortable there. They're fearful. So they're holding on for dear life. Okay, but that's where you have to come out of your fear and trust that what you're manifesting and what the seeds you planted in the past will come to fruition in the future. You will get a return on that investment, but you have to stay balanced in the work and the time you put into it. Because if you burn out on a slow build, you ain't going to make it to the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's too much. And if you overdo it, you might not get the results you're intending either. And we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is you coming out of this, experiencing changes and coming out of a place where you feel isolated and helpless. Okay, you're coming into your power now. You're going from that 4 of Pentacles to a 5. So you're up in your game. You're leveling up. Okay, you're standing in your power. You're healing. Okay. So let's see if there's any more clarifiers, and then we'll move on. Any more clarifiers for Pisces? Eight of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And with the 8 of Swords, we are talking about self-imposed limitations, thoughts, mindsets, things that are holding you back, keeping you in prison, but it's coming from your own mind. It's mental. It's a mental stronghold you have on yourself. You're coming out of that. So this is a good energy here that is in reversal, because it's you coming out of this. You're starting to see that you can walk out of this prison, take off those blindfolds, unfree yourself. It might require a little effort, but mentally, it's on you. So now we're going to pull from the Mystical Shaman deck and see. Actually, let me pull from the angel deck first and get your angel oracles out real quick. And we'll pull from the Mystical Shaman deck last here. Wow. Turning over. I'm going to just put it all back because I like to get a good shuffle. And it's same two cards come up. So I'm going to go for it. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Okay, that's a part of the Five of Pentacles card. Okay, being able to see that you're worth the care and the time you need to put in yourself. That's also this Page of Pentacles energy too. Taking the time to take steady care of yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. You're not going to heal yourself overnight. Healing. If any of you are dealing with physical issues or mental issues, healing takes time more than anything else. Coming out of this, Eight of Swords energy is a way of self-care and taking time out for yourself because you got to heal through this, okay? And here we have the next card. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by the God and the angels. By God and the angels. So if any of you guys have children, you know, on this earth or in the past, in passing is what I'm trying to say, who you've lost. I've lost a few myself. You know, they're still there and they still love you and they actually are being supported by the angels and they're all supporting you in your growth. You also have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. This also speaks to spirit animals and spirit guides that come in animal form. You know, pay attention to if you're outside and you keep seeing the same animal and over again. You see a red cardinal here, you see a red cardinal, you see a red cardinal. Time you know, get in a certain state of mind, you might see something of an animal that repeats itself. Pay attention to those things that seem like coincidences. They're not. Okay, and then you can draw upon the energy of that animal once you start to pay attention, and then you start to seek information about it and learn its behaviors. You can draw wisdom from the knowledge of that animal, not only the energy of the animal in particular. So we'll look at the Mystical Shaman deck and pull an oracle card for Pisces for the month of October. Pisces. Give it one more shuffle. If nothing falls out, I'm going to pull from the top. Trickier than it seems, huh? The Andean cross. The Andean cross. And this one's in reverse. And this deck has, you know, reversals and everything. So I'm going to read it straight from the book so that you can get the full effect of the card. It's number 2 in the deck. It's the second card in the deck. And we know 2s can represent making decisions, coming to compromises, also juggling, duality. 2 can represent a lot of different things. So the 2, in essence, the essence of the Andean... Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I told you it's a new setup, and this mic totally got caught in the book. Okay, so back to where we were. Appreciate your patience. The Andean cross. Okay, the Andean cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions, the upper and the lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel. The proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom and to break free of linear time. So in reverse, we receive medicine for this card. The medicine of this card is the time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now is not the moment to take that leap you have been over preparing for. It is best to wait until conditions in heaven line up again to offer you a more propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. Just as important as knowing when to act is knowing when to return to your inner stillness and wait for more favorable times. This speaks to balance like no other. like no other. And it also is a lot to do with the Eight of Coins in reverse. Okay, because it's about knowing, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fix this, guys. But it's literally about knowing how much time to put into something, when to take a step back. Okay, when to take a step back and maybe just take a time out and take care of yourself, or just take your time. Okay, you can't always push things through the portal if it's not time for you to go through the portal. Okay, so trusting and believing your intentions have been heard, your prayers have been heard, you know, trusting and believing you're rising out of the ashes here in the Scorpio energy, which is rising out of the ashes. Okay, and we're in the Scorpio energy, or we're coming into it now. So I hope this resonated with all of you guys. You can catch me on IG at Kharma, and you can email me at flexandtarot1111@gmail.com. I appreciate all your likes, your comments, your feedback. The Tree of Life here. I wish you all the best on the Tree of Life in your journey. And I hope that you come back and see me again for next month. Be on the lookout for updates on the channel and changes on the channel along the way. Thanks. Peace out. Love you guys.